Leaders around the Queen City area are also looking to cut down on violent crimes.
A recent crime reduction operation resulted in the arrest of 91 people across the Carolinas.
We're joined this morning by U.S. Attorney for the Western District of North Carolina, Dina King. Dina, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This was quite the Operation Washout. We know that there are certain things that you can and can't share with this being an active investigation, but this was quite the roundup. What can you tell us about what took place?
Yes, in my office, the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Western District of North Carolina, in conjunction with U.S. Marshals, Carolina's Regional Fugitive Task Force, and a host of other federal agencies to include ATF, DEA, and local agencies to include the Gaston County Police Department, Gaston Police Department, the Sheriff's offices, all combined efforts in order to strategically identify some of the most violent offenders and fugitives in the Gaston County and York County area. After identifying those individuals, we strategically went out and apprehended such individuals.
And when you talk about the violent nature of these crimes, can you just explain some of the laundry list of some of the charges that some of these suspects will be facing?
These were, in fact, some of the most violent people from our community. These individuals have been charged with homicides, kidnapping, sexual assault, aggravated assault, child assault. And so really a litany of some of the most violent offenses that we see across our area.
Man, we're looking at that list there. This is certainly, if you live in any area, it makes you feel safer knowing that some of these criminals are off the streets. How did, again, you know, whatever you're allowed to tell us, how did technology play a part in some of these arrests that you've made over the last couple of weeks? I'm always fascinated by, you know, how technology's changed in the last 20 or 30 years, leading to some of these arrests.
Local law enforcement has the intelligence to know where these individuals are, and we combine that local intelligence with the resources and the additional bodies, personnel that the federal government could provide from federal agencies to be able to ascertain the location of these individuals. One of the things that we've noticed is that sometimes violent offenders commit violent offenses within our communities, but they think that they can run from that by fleeing either to another jurisdiction, and in this case, oftentimes just right over the state line to South Carolina. And so that's why it was incredibly important for us to combine our efforts with our law enforcement partners in South Carolina as well, because the message should be clear. You can run, but you can't hide, and we will apprehend you.
Well, certainly the results of this operation show that. Can you touch on the importance of the collaborative effort between all of these different agencies? You know, you may not work day in and day out with officers or deputies or agents from other organizations, but together on something like this, it's so helpful to really crack down.
What we've learned is people in the local community, our local law enforcement, they know the hot spots. They know those individuals that are in their communities that are the drivers of violent crime. And so to be able to utilize that inside information combined with the resources that we are able to provide at the federal level with some of our federal law enforcement agencies is incredibly impactful. I think that's why this operation was incredibly successful. But I also like to give credit to those in the community that also have participated in terms of providing tips, providing information that helps us to apprehend individuals that are, in fact, trying to hide from law enforcement. And then to other community partners like community agencies, such as Adams Outdoor Advertising, that has partnered with us throughout this entire initiative that we're conducting right now, where there are billboards across our city on 485 and 77 that provides information about how individuals that suspect illegal activity can report it to ATF.
Well, Dina, you touched on the importance of tips, and oftentimes day in, day out, when we cover crime that's happened, officers are frustrated that people are being so tight-lipped. Even one small tip where you can remain anonymous can get results.
That is incredibly correct. What we like to say is one tip could save someone's life. And so there is a way for individuals that are either witnesses of crimes or they are aware of criminal activity. They can speak up anonymously and they can speak up confidentially. They can contact the ATF hotline where they can report any tips that they have. No tip is too small That phone number is 1-888-ATF-TIPS. That's 1-888-283-8477. And you can also text text 63975. And those anonymous tips go directly to ATF. That could be the missing link that we need to really be able to either apprehend someone or to make a break in a case. So we encourage the community to help us to reclaim our streets.
Well, and that's it. That's what other communities need to be taking from this message this morning, Dina, is that a watchful eye from a neighbor is about as valuable as having an officer, parked in your neighborhood all the time, communicating with your neighborhood organization, staying in touch and communicating with local law enforcement. You're the one that's living there all the time. And if you see things, we say it all the time, see something, say something.
Yes.
This is important, even in incidents as large as what you guys, what you have found.
That's correct. We want to encourage everybody to be a part of the solution. This problem is way too great for any one agency. It's way too great for any one jurisdiction. It's way too great for any one person. So if we can all combine together with the efforts from law enforcement, the efforts from individuals in my office, such as prosecutors and offices in local DA offices, but also with the information from the community, I truly think we can make an impact to fight the gun violence epidemic.
And it certainly is that, an epidemic. Dina King, the U.S. Attorney for the Western District of North Carolina and native to Charlotte, protecting our streets with her team. Thank you so much for your time with us this morning.
Thank you.